It's a beautiful day here at Swan Branch Farm. Welcome back to our homestead and come along today while I do another part of this project. The last video, I think I showed you that we were finishing up the forms for the concrete, and today I'm just going to put in some rebar to be able to get ready for pouring tomorrow. So let me show you what I'm doing, and maybe this will help you someday. So I'm using 3/8 inch rebar, which is number 3. I know that a lot of people will end up using 1/2 inch, but I'm not really supporting a lot of load with this, and I'm not sure. I may switch to 1/2 inch when I go to do the rest of the concrete between the two strips. But right now, all I'm doing is just trying to reinforce this small 12-inch strip. I'm cutting these 12 inches long. I've got a board here to do a quick measure, so I'll cut at the end of the board at each one. I'm just using an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel on it, and it does a pretty good job of cutting it quickly. Let me show you how it looks as it's cutting. Definitely have to wear safety glasses with this because I'm feeling a few pieces, hit me here and there. I may end up going and get my chainsaw helmet since it's got a screen on it also, so I'll have a screen and safety glasses. What I'm ended up doing here is I've got my rebar, and so I'm going to have 12 inches of concrete here, but I'm going to set the rebar at 4 inches off the front edge or the outer edge. And when the installers come to put the rail down the center of this 12-inch strip, they'll drill and put concrete tapping bolts in it, and that will typically be right in the center at 6 inches. So I'm going to have my rebar offset 2 inches from that so they won't hit it when they're drilling. And what I'm doing is like I said, I'm putting this 4 inches in, and I'm setting it up on a piece of concrete block, and that'll get me about 1.25 inches up into the 4 inches. I want it to be in the below halfway, because concrete is very strong when it's compressed, but it is very weak when it's pulled on or when it's in tension. So this bar being in the bottom third, makes the tension be handled by the rebar. Anyway, this is still not a heavy load on the concrete anyway, but that's just what I'm going to do. So I'll show you how it goes along. Yay, I finished putting the rebar in. This took quite a few hours. I did not expect it to take so long. We're right now at 20 after 5, and I'm pretty sure I was working on this shortly after noon anyway. But I got all the rebar put in and tied, and I'm going to try to walk down through here without knocking any of it over. You can see the little small supports that I have are just pieces of concrete block that are busted up. Each rebar piece that comes off of this main line, I've got it tied up to a screw in the back. So it takes a little while. I think there ended up being 22 of the braces. And getting under the slide right here was really difficult because I had to pretty much just be almost on my belly just to be able to get it, because there's no way to get your head under there far enough over. So I was actually over here on this side underneath the slide, and then you can't sit up. So it was really difficult, really awkward, but it's done now. And so tomorrow is going to be the day where we start pouring. I've got I think 32 bags lined up already, and I have to make a trip to get 16 more bags tomorrow, and then we'll start pouring. Hey, on your way out, if you've liked the video, hit that thumbs up. It encourages us, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along as we develop our 24 acres of raw land into our homestead. The first step is trying to get this carport put over top of the RV just to have a little more protection. So we'll see you next time here at Swan Branch.